Alright, so the G got a knock already, bro. I'm gonna add some of this in here so it stops this rod knock for now. It's not a rod knock, but this is a knock and a tick. So I'm gonna use this for now just to stop that. So I can get to point A to point B and shit. From point A to point B and shit without any problems, you know what I'm saying? Add 1/4 of this to 4 quarts of oil, and I got a little bit more than 4 quarts in here because I accidentally spilled some of the oil when we did the oil change yesterday. So I'm gonna install all of this shit, and that should be good. Just gotta fucking cut this shit off. Alright, so I got this bitch open. Not open. I got the top cut out and shit. So I'm just gonna bust this open real quick. Got the Honda there, and we got the G over there, man. I gotta clean this out. This whole bitch is a mess, bro. I gotta pour this whole bottle in there anyway, but cause it said it says right here 1/4 this to 4 quarts of motor oil, and I got 4 quarts in here, or a little bit more. So I'm just gonna put this in here. It's cold right now, so I'm gonna put it in here as cold. My engine's cold. I haven't turned it on yet, so I'm gonna put it in here as while it's cold, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a second, and then I'm gonna start it so everything just throws around. All right, so I'm back. Yo, the camera died, but I got this bitch upside down, slowly dripping and shit. Yeah, I got most of it in there. This shit's kind of slow, so I'm probably gonna take this top off and just let this shit like pour that bitch in there like fast as shit. All right, so yeah, I'm done. It's been quite a while. There shouldn't be much left in there. Yeah, there really ain't much in there. Just all over the caked up on the edges and shit. It's just like mad sticky, so when y'all use it, be careful, like for real. I'm just gonna put that shit there for now. It's in there. Okay, so yeah. Had that shit sideways. I don't know why that shit was so hard to get on. But I'm gonna leave this open while I start it and shit. Let's see, man. Where's my key at? It's fucking cold out here, bro. Like mad cold. Let's see if that shit's on. Yeah, it's 33 out, yo. Alright, let's hit it. Damn, y'all hear that shit? Just gonna give it a second, let it mix through, cause I mean it's all at the top right now, so I'm gonna let it sit for like a couple more minutes, then I'm gonna give it some revs and shit. Kind of white, okay. I mean, it's cold. What am I talking about? You gonna give it some revs and shit. I can hear that a little bit. I definitely need a new clutch. I think that's when my service engine light came on. I know that sounds stupid, but I missed the pole. I missed the gear, and then that shit came on by. So I was like, fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna go wipe off this top, let this shit sit in here for a little longer. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna clean this shit up a bit, yo. Alright, so for the most part, I cleaned this up pretty solid, actually. It's pretty good. I just gotta clean up right here because there used to be like some stickers here or some shit that and the stickiness collected all the dirt and shit. But I gotta get that, so I'm gonna get like a shitty toothbrush so I get really in there and shit, get in these corners and shit. Alright, so we doing some work to the G. We got some new spark plugs. We about to do the tune up and shit. Alright, so this is the first spark plug. This shit pretty fucked up, not gonna lie.
That's pretty important.
Like, I'll be taking this sun real quick. Alright, so we got the first spark plug done in coil 1. It's looking cleaner, like you could tell it's a lot cleaner than this one. It's just pretty dirty. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. So I paid for these fucking spark plugs. $103 fucking for some spark plugs, yo. But these are the best ones they got, so. Alright, so I'm doing the second spark plug now. I got the first one all done. It's installed in there. But I got the second one I'm starting. If y'all don't got the right socket tool, use like a long magnet. Like I got this magnet right here. So that way I don't fucking drop it in there and it fucking stays in there forever. For a while, no cap. That should be good. Just Drop your magnet in there. Bam, pull your shit out. Just doing his job. Definitely needed to be changed, that's for sure. The owner definitely didn't take care of this. That's a fact. Which is kind of unfortunate. So we're gonna start this shit. This is what we want. Like, these are already gapped and shit, so I'm not gonna have to do that. But what I'm doing to install this is I'm just dropping them in here, but I'm not trying to drop them from a high height. Like, I try to get as low as I can, because I drop them with the magnet. But when you do it with the magnet stays magnetized to them. Damn. And the magnet doesn't actually let go. Alright, so make sure we got on. Just thread slowly. Make sure it isn't too hard to thread. You don't want to cross thread it and fuck up your shit. Let me back this out and make sure it's straight. It looks straight, so I don't want to over tighten these either. Alright, so we're back, and I'm right where it's get it tight, and that's good. You don't want to over tighten the fuck out of them, because you just break them and you're fucked up. Like, you're fucked. Yeah, that shit should just kind of fall in there. You shouldn't really force it in there. So you get to the bottom, and you want to push it down. So I'm gonna just tighten this shit down and move on to the third one, and then I'll move on to the next side. All right, so I don't got much recording left, so I'm gonna get the air intake off, and I'm gonna start this side. So I'm probably not gonna record it, but if I can, I will. But I got this side completely done, so let's move on to the next side. So I'm gonna try to record what I can, but let me get this shit off. Man, that's just completely disconnected, so let me push this back. Whoa, I dropped something. What the fuck was that? All right, so got this one done. Fourth one, we're gonna pop this shit in there and move on to the fifth one. All right, so I got the wires unplugged, but you can see when I replace them. Like, this one's super clean, that's super dirty. The ones on this side are just extremely dirty and just gunked up, covered with oil and dirt. So I'm wiping them all down, getting them all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna fire this up once it's all done, and then hopefully it does take out some of these knocking noises. Tighten up my exhaust so that doesn't rattle no more, and then gotta get the clutch replaced, but I gotta get that out of there before I do that. Like, this is what I mean. You guys see how dirty they are? Watch this. It's just absolutely filthy. So I'm gonna get this shit all wiped off. All right, it's possible I found one of the really bad noises I've been hearing. Listen. So I can't replace these yet because I didn't buy any. So I'm definitely going to buy some new ones for sure. I'm gonna buy some performance ones. I'm gonna install these. This might be the problem I'm hearing. Like, it kind of sounds like it, just on a quieter level. So I'm gonna finish this shit up. All right, so I got the spark plugs on this side all done. Now it's just time to install my intake, and I'm gonna turn it on, and hopefully this shit's not as bad no more. All right, so the G35 that I bought, within 2 days of owning it, it got a fucking rod knock, yo. Damn, it's dirty as fuck. I didn't even own it that long, bro. 2 days and this bitch got a rod knock, bro. It's set. I drove it home. On the way home, it got a check engine light, and I thought maybe that was like some maintenance shit. I waited, I did an oil change, I put new spark plugs, and then it just started fucking knocking, bro. Within like 2 days, it started knocking. And trying to fix this shit, trying to get this shit sorted out, because the person I bought this from ain't trying to give me my money back. I'm trying to make out a deal. I'm trying to get at least half of my money back so I can put a new motor in this, because I do want this car. Like, I fuck with his whip. It's a nice whip. But yeah, it's just unfortunate I gotta deal with this shit right now. It's kind of sucks, but I'm gonna go for a drive in this bitch. I ain't gonna get far, but I just want to take some photos somewhere. Like, y'all hear that? This is all the G does, yo. And it just stalled, like, bro, I spent 4 bands on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the check engine light came on 20 minutes down the fucking road. I thought it was possibly something small like maintenance. So I did the oil change, the spark plugs before I complained about it, and it was something small. This shit just getting worse and worse, bro. All right, so most of y'all know by now, but this G35 that I bought ended up having a rod knock in about like 2 to 3 days, and it's because of poor maintenance due to the previous owner, and he's not really trying to like refund me my money, so we gotta take that shit to court. But so I'm gonna have to pull the engine and put a new motor in. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking out the Honda. I got that shit off the tires. I'm taking that shit out. I'm gonna put it where that is, and I'm gonna put this shit in here. But I'm gonna clean some other stuff out, so that way I possibly could put this one in here also. But I'm gonna get that shit in here, and I'm gonna take off the front bumper, the hood, so I can get that shit ready. All right, so this part's gonna be a little bit of a show, cause I gotta get the G out of the way. I gotta move that shit like somewhere over there, and I gotta pull this shit over there, back the G in, and then park this shit. All right, so the G is dead. So I got this little like fucking battery pack thingy right here, charging it. It tells you the voltage. It's upside down. But should like get you that. 12 volts to say, but I don't want to turn over, so hoping it's just the battery. It's been really cold and shit, and this battery doesn't look the best, so definitely gonna swap. I'm gonna definitely get a new battery and shit. But when I take this engine out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this whole interior. I'm gonna gut everything, and it's just gonna be motor, AC, and then like the wiring I need and shit. It's gonna be super clean and everything like that. So I'm not too upset. I mean, I am upset that the car doesn't fucking work, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get that money back, so I ain't even stressing it, man. All right, so I know this video jumping around a whole bunch, but basically, when I try to put the that Lucas shit in there, I ended up realizing after I ran it the first time that if it's a rod knock, it's just gonna make it worse because the oil is thicker and shit. So I fucking drained that shit and I put regular oil in there, like I put like normal, and then I just let it sit, but it's still really bad. Spark plugs are new and shit, so I'm definitely gonna take those out, put them back in the boxes, and then I'm gonna keep them so when I put the new engine in this bitch, it'll be all good and shit. But I got the Honda out of here, so I'm gonna put that shit in here right now. Let's hope this shit start. Let's hope I don't blow nothing up, yo. All right, so it's a few days later and shit, or a couple days later. And I always be jumping from day to day because it'd be too cold or something be popping up and shit. Or something happens that I'm like, damn, so I can't do what I'm trying to do. So it's like, damn, I ain't gonna record this shit. But that shit won't turn on for some reason, and it's not the battery. I mean, I know the engine's fucked, but this shit turns on. This shit was turned up, like not turned on for like a couple weeks, bro. And it turned on right away, fired up right away. Even though this shit sounds so horrible, way worse than that. I feel like I should have just probably fixed this shit. And then like, maybe like modded the internals and maybe just boosted the fuck out of it. Put the nitrous kit in there. I mean, it's already on, just need to wire it up and then fill the bottle. But I just didn't like how it's front wheel. I want to drift and shit. I mean, I still be drifting the hoe, but, and it's not manual, you know what I'm saying? It's automatic. I wanted the manual and the rear wheel. And this shit dirty as hell, but it is manual, so I just gotta clean this bitch up. I gotta get it in there. So me and my homie, when he pull up, we gonna push it in there and shit. Or we gonna try at least. And then I'm gonna take the hood off. No, I'm gonna leave the hood on just because I don't want to damage the hood. I'm gonna take the bumper off just because I don't really care too much about the bumper. Just because it is like messed up right there. I don't like this shit right here either. It's got some cracks in it and shit. And then this shit right here, and then right here. And then also right here. And then right here, it's like kind of messed up. But I'm gonna get a different bumper, something pretty fire. I just don't know yet. I don't know what type of headlights I want. I kind of fuck with the Spec Ds, but I'm trying to see other ones and shit. GTR headlights, those would be pretty fire. Bro, I wonder how this oil. Yo, this shit's smoking, bro. That's crazy. Alright, so we got the G35 inside the garage and shit. We had to back my homie's van up to that shit and push it in here and shit. But it's in here now. So I just got this new jack, and I just got some new jack stands over there. So we're gonna jack this side up, put them on the jack stands, and I'm gonna take off the front bumper, probably take off the headlights as well, and then just start taking shit apart so we can get the motor out. All right, so we got the car up on the jacks and shit. Now I'm just gonna drain the oil out, and then I'm gonna start taking some shit out of here and shit. Hey, yo, bro, can I get like a 14? That should be good, yeah. As tight as hell. Hey, pro shit. Just so that shit drains faster. All right, so we got the air intake off. I got the oil draining. The fucking the filter being a pain in the ass right now, so I ain't even gonna really worry about that right now. But I'm gonna work on taking the bumper off now, and then this grill. Like, this shit's almost going off. This shit broken though, no cap. So we got the grill out. We got the coolant draining now. So we just working on getting the bumper off, like I said before. But all right, so we got the front bumper off and shit. And you could tell they had a front accident for sure. But got the front bumper off. Got the coolant and the oil all drained out. Now I'm gonna start removing some shit, but that's gonna be for the next video. So I hope y'all enjoyed this first one. And there's definitely gonna be way more shit coming to the channel. The next video is gonna be like me removing the engine and everything like that. Me and my homeboy, we gonna remove the engine and shit. And then the third video, it's just gonna be me cleaning this all out, because I'm gonna make this shit look really, really good, and then go from there. But I hope all y'all have a good day. Stay safe.